Hi FPO managers, welcome back to the channel. It's the Redman FPO Focus. My name is Ola. Before I move into the video guys, I want to say a big thank you to those guys that just hit the subscribe button, the new subscribers. I appreciate you. I see the comments, quite engaging, is what I want, is what I like. I love to engage with the people. I like to know that these videos are indeed helpful to someone out there. I'm happy. We're a few numbers now to cross 100 subscribers guys. I'm really excited about it because I started this as just like a hobby, something fun. I wanted to document my last season, how I was going to finish in the top 50k. I had a strong feeling I was going to finish in the top 50k, ended up finishing in the top 2k in the world. So that's how I found myself making contents, and you guys are encouraging me by hitting the subscribe button guys. I love to see. So well guys, game week 12 I ended on 41 points. Looking at how we were picturing this game week, I expected a lot more points, but guys, it's a low scoring game week and I'm on the side of the green arrow at the moment. I'm very pleased with that. 41 points. I think I'm also one of the managers having a decent game week, because guys, a lot of managers are having a horrible game week. I see a lot of 20s, a lot of 30s. Me crossing 40 with all my players out. I don't know, it's really funny. But yeah, so let's just quickly cover what the team is doing. So guys, if you watch my last video, the only difference from that team and this team is that I ended up taking, and if just in case you don't know, I'm on a white card. I've got a couple of my FPO chips still available to play. I've only used the free hit chip right now, sitting on the white card chip, and then I'm looking to play a bench boost or triple captain in the coming game week, but I'm going to talk about that in this video as well. So guys, make sure you keep it locked to the very end, and I'm going to make it a very short video as well. So well, this is my white card team. The only difference is I took out Zoboslai and I took out Granit Xhaka. So if you watch my previous video, I had Xhaka and Zoboslai in the team, and I think that was still decent squad to have kept. But I didn't lose out. I didn't miss out on any points, because it's not like Granit Xhaka or Zoboslai banked returns. They blanked as well. So guys, I ended up bringing in Emil Buendia because he's an enabler. His price points was decent for me to be able to hold on to a good striker like Thiago and Welbeck, which was the reason I did that move actually. So I was able to afford Welbeck in my team. Welbeck indeed coming back with a goal point, and then Thiago indeed should have gotten 2 goals, but he missed that penalty, which was not enough. And instead of having a 9-point return or 8-point return, he had a -2, and that was now leaving us with just 4 points. And then the same move, getting rid of Zoboslai and Xhaka in the team, also enabled us, aside able to accommodate Welbeck in the team, we were also able to accommodate Konza and Van Hecke. So I would say in my entire squad, I've got players that do play in their team. So they might not play 90 minutes. The only player I'll say don't really play 90 minutes is a man like Buendia and maybe Doku, but every other man in this white card team is on a 90 minutes. So like especially today, Buendia playing 45 minutes was really disappointing, because I had a whole thought process around it. I was comparing the minutes around Buendia's time and the time around Daniel Marlin. I wanted to have Marlin in my team, but I felt Emil Buendia had more on his plate to keep his place in the team. So I ended up with Emil Buendia, but apparently they both share minutes. Buendia played 45 minutes and Daniel Marlin finished the rest. And indeed, Daniel Marlin got that point return, and that's not really good for me because I felt I had done the mathematics. So guys, double Palace paid off, and if you went double Arsenal, guys, I've been saying it for the last 1 game week that managers need to move away from the double Arsenal. It's not time to keep playing that template. So indeed it didn't work out. They won, but they lost the clean sheet. So like I say, they can win all these next games, but I don't see them keeping clean sheet. It takes just a goal to wipe out a clean sheet. So guys, I'll say you might want to avoid double Arsenal templates team. And you can as well look into investing in Villa players, guys. I don't know, but you need to be sure what players you're investing in, especially around the attack. I do like the attack, I do like their defense. I feel like they are a team you can go 50-50 with. But yeah, you need to have guts and be very patient to invest in Villa. But I do fancy them. They are a team that we should consider in our team. So guys, that will be it for my game week 12 points review and all the talking points. A lot more to talk about, but I like to keep it simple. Let's go over to my game week 13 and talk about the team plan. Thank you for keeping it locked to this point in the video, guys. If you're still following and still watching, kindly hit the subscribe button. So guys, this is my team ahead of game week 13. I might just be activating the triple captain button. Guys, I indeed mentioned that I was gonna play a bench boost, but then I had a look at my whole squad. I'm not really pleased with certain players in the team. For example, I have gone with the double Crystal Palace. I know they can do the job. They can indeed keep a clean sheet against Man United, but I don't know if I want to have that on my bench boost. For example, a lot of managers had bench boosted in this game week 12, and like I mentioned, it's a low scoring game week. Didn't turn out really exciting like we all expected. So I think next game week could be the same. Yeah, there's a lot of good fixtures. For example, the Man City playing Leeds United. I'm invested in that. I've got a few Aston Villa players playing against Wolverhampton. I don't know how many minutes Buendia will get, but I'm quite positive about that fixture as well. I've got Thiago playing Burnley. I'm positive about that on a bench boost. On my bench, I have Saliba playing Chelsea. Not the most decent fixture to have on an Arsenal player play a bench boost on, you know, because I feel Chelsea could cancel that clean sheet on that day. And well, Dewsbury Hall plays Newcastle. I don't think is the nicest entry point for him in game week 13 to have on my bench boost. Same for Van Hecke in game week 13 playing Nottingham Forest. Of course, right now Nottingham Forest look like they are a resurgent team, so I don't think Brighton have got what it takes to keep a clean sheet against them. So guys, a lot of things to consider around that game week. So that has sort of made me make my mind up about playing, instead of a bench boost, probably go with a triple captain on Erling Haaland. And guys, who knows, I do like the fixture of Aston Villa playing Wolverhampton, but I don't like the personnel that I've got. Talking about Buendia, I really don't like him as one of my attacking Villa assets. I wish I had gone for Rodgers, but of course the budget, you need the value of that player in your team to be able to afford him. So the only way I can have a Rodgers in my team would be maybe I need to downgrade on maybe the Arsenal defender, talking about Saliba or Virgil van Dijk. Spend the money to upgrade probably a Doku or Ismail Assar. So guys, a lot of talking points, but I feel like there is an upside to the game if I triple captain Haaland in game week 13 against Leeds United. Firstly, Man City coming back from a loss. Of course, they want to, you know, wake up their hopes of trying to win the Premier League or get a chance of winning the Premier League and challenging Arsenal. So I feel, of course, he blanked this week, and he would want to change that next game week, get a couple of goals back in his name. Of course, it's Erling Haaland, he's chasing the golden boot, pretty much it's his, but he would need to keep scoring if he wants to attain that height, that achievement. So I think it's a good game week to triple captain on Haaland. You know, go all in. There's no loss in this. I'm happy to take the risk. It's also Leeds United. I know Leeds are not a pushover, but everything just says yes to a Haaland triple captain. City coming off the back of a loss. Haaland didn't score this game week. There are more points adrift from Arsenal. I feel it's a really good reason to go triple captain over a bench boost. So I've given you the reason why I'm not bench boosting. The Arsenal guys playing Chelsea, the Crystal Palace guys playing Man United. I indeed saw that when I made the wild card, but I was happy to take the risk. But then just having a second thought, and you know, if two teams, their defense don't have a chance of keeping a clean sheet, why should I bench boost on these guys, you know? So Arsenal, really, the chance is quite slim to keep a clean sheet against Chelsea. Palace the same. I don't like my attacking pick in the Aston Villa player right now, talking about Buendia. I don't really fancy him, so I'm not happy to play that. Van Hecke has got a tough game against Nottingham Forest. I doubt he's gonna get a clean sheet there. so I'm not happy to take that risk. So guys, this is the reason behind me settling for a triple captain for game week 13 rather than a bench boost. So guys, that's just my quick cover for this game week. I hope you enjoy all the talking points, and by the end of the match tomorrow, you stay on the side of the green arrow. I'm hoping I just about managed to stay on the side of the green arrow. Right now the average points is 31 points. It could go up. Players like Mbumo, Bruno Fernandes could push the whole algorithm, you know, to another place, to push the score to another level. So we're hoping it doesn't get too crazy, because right now my team is all out 41 points. The average point is 31 points, so I'm just 10 points away from the green arrow. If it goes beyond that, terrible game week. But right now it's a positive game week, decent wildcard team, decent return for a low scoring game week. I'll say decent return. So guys, thank you for keeping it locked and for watching the video to this point. Do hit the subscribe button and try to follow our other social media pages. I do a live stream on TikTok. You can join us there, engage, ask your questions, and I'll see you all in my next video. Take care.